Dela write my MVVs. Welcome.
Royal frustration as Oletik learns that Ooni of Ife is about making a business trip to Japan with, Christiana Adewale Titilayo, her former agency model who used to be her friend. They said Oletik said Titilayo never over her pie body will Kabiyesi have anything to do with that girl. Look at the way she's talking as if she has control over what Kabiyesi can do and Kabiyesi cannot do. People act and behave as if they really have control over the things that Kabiyesi can do and the things that Kabiyesi cannot do. And even when our kind talk, we talk as if the Oloris even have control over the things. If they had control over what Kabiyesi does and what Kabiyesi does not do, they would not be so desperate in such a way that they will be entering from one a dark spot to the other, trying to undo Olori Naomi. You saw what happened. I do know that a lot of people may not necessarily support the fact that Olori Naomi said it's okay for Kabiyesi to go ahead. Kabiyesi should go ahead and be with anybody he wants to be. Now, I really support Olori Naomi. You know that with what happens, I say adversity builds character, right? Nami has been through so much. Nami has developed tough skin. Nami has come to that place of realization where she realizes that she is queen and God placed her on that pedestal for a reason. And minor emotions should not be a problem that should come between herself and her crown. Nami has come to that realization. Now, they said Oletik had run before to go and, speak to Olori Naomi about this decision of the Ooni of Ife being with that Olori or marrying that Olori. Marrying that Titilayo, even though officially nobody has heard that Ooni of Ife wants to marry that woman, but we are hearing that they are in a very close relationship, okay? That the woman is Ooni of Ife's business partner. They said the lady is just 26. She is a model, an international model. And recently she's been coming to that palace. But you know what is sweeting everybody? Even me, Delara, my bed, let they sweet me so much. Oh, they say she is friends with Oletik. Friends, they were in that Modelo, that their modeling agency together. You know that before, Oletik was all slim, tall, beautiful, and all of that. She didn't know that she would not be like that all the time. Right now, they say that the broom where they be take beat Iya Bimbo, they go keep am for corner. When Iya Tola come, now wait till they go still take beat am, right? So when she came, she thought that she was like one special thing. Ooni of Ife was treating her that way because she was special. Nami was in the palace. These people, they knew Nami was there. They knew Nami was married. They knew Nami was minding her business in that palace. No, they could not respect her relationship. They carried themselves. They came. They ruined everything for Olori Nami. Especially this Oletik was coming to the palace. The same way they are hosting Titilayo right now is the same way they were hosting Nami when Oletik was in the palace. Oletik will be there inside the palace. Oletik may not have seen Ooni of Ife for 3 days or 4 days. Titilayo will come there, will host Titilayo inside the palace. Now, because she has seen the relationship with Titilayo, between Titilayo and Ooni of Ife, the relationship is something else. Oletik is upset. Oletik is confused. And Oletik does not want that to continue. They said that was why she ran to Olori Nami, and Olori Nami disgracefully threw her out. And Olori Nami came out to tell everybody that, look, if Kabiyesi wants to marry Titilayo or more Christina, let Kabiyesi go ahead and marry. After all, is he no longer an African king? When it had to do with Olori Nami, they say, oh, he is an African king. He can marry as many wives as possible. Nobody should stop. Who is Nami? Who the hell does she think she is? She wants to use jealousy and stop Ooni of Ife. So right now, there is none that you people will know. They say Oletik is busy campaigning that she knows Titilayo so much. If they allow Titilayo into that palace, Titilayo will scatter everything. What scattering will be more than the scattering that these Oloris they have done already? Everybody is used to that situation already. So there's nothing new. Let Titilayo come and scatter. They say that was what Olori Naomi said. Right now, they say there is something that is happening in Japan. The business proposition that Titilayo brought to the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife is very, very interested in that business proposition, and they are supposed to go to Japan together. So they are preparing for a trip to Japan together. They are preparing for a trip to Japan together. You do know that Ooni of Ife just came back from Japan not too long ago. So they needed a business partner who understands this guy. They said the lady speaks that Japanese language and all of that. Now, Ooni of Ife is ready to go with on that trip with Titilayo. They said Oletik has been crying over her pie body. Hey, over her pie body, it will never happen. She will not stay alive and see it. This girl was her friend. How could this girl behave like this? Now, the girl is actually doing all of this to taunt her. The girl is actually doing all of this to spite her. How come Kabiyesi would not know? They said it was this same agency that introduced Oletik to the Ooni of Ife through Iyalaje, if that information is true. Now the same agency they have started introducing another person to the Ooni of Ife, okay? And right now, Oletik is crying that she's never going to allow it. That can never happen. Not while she is alive. She has taken so much. She's not ready to take that anymore. She is exhausted. She is dead. She is done. Gwang, 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 gwang. I say you have not seen anything. Whatever you sow in this life, it gets to be what you reap. There are no two ways about it. You cannot sow potato and go and reap cocoyam. You sow potato, you reap potato. What you did to Olorinam is returning back to you. And how come you cannot test it? You can't even face it. They say she has been pulling. Meanwhile, this December has not been good for Oletik, as we are hearing, if the information is true. She's going from one wahala to the other, from one trouble to the other, from one torment to the other, from one katakata to the other. Recently, again, they said that she had a very serious altercation with her nanny, one of her nanny, and they said this very nanny is Ooni of Ife that brought this very nanny to Oletik. Yes, so they said it's Ooni of Ife that brought this very nanny to Oletik. Ooni of Ife has so much respect, and this woman has so much respect for the Ooni of Ife. They said Oletik had a problem with this woman and wanted to slap the woman. The woman held her hand on top of the air and told Oletik to try it and see if she would not scatter Oletik, and brought the hands down. And they said the woman packed and the woman left. So this season has not been that great for Oletik, but she needs to calm down and understand that whatever you sow, you get to reap it. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.